All right, welcome back, CCL Week 4. This is game number 3, and we're going to get into it here. We made new teams. We kind of mixed up the lobbies a little bit. Some people stayed on from the first 2 games. So if you haven't watched those, I recommend you go watch those first, and then come back and watch this one. So I'm playing as Chinese. I am not a theist. My teammate is Ice over here. He is in the green. He is playing as the Spanish. And then we have SammyDiamonds playing as the Woo up above him. We're one of the 3 teams. And then we have Calum and VOLCAN. They're playing as the 2 teams here because they're so good. The Saracens, and they're playing is VOLCAN, and then Calum's playing as the Chinese. And then on the other 3 team, we have Ryan as the Bengalis, we have Gobz as the Spanish, and we have OleCrookedWoody as the Hindustanis. They won their first game. The rest of us did not win our first game. Let's put it that way. The rest of us lost the first game. So Gobz went and got the middle early. Gobz's team was the same team that won their first game. This is on Canals. It's a 2v3v3. King of the Hill. You have to hold a monument. Whoever has it at the end is 550 years to start with, and then it kind of counts down. And if it changes hands, it'll continue to like count down from 99 years. So pretty cool game mode. And then the 2v3v3 is really cool because you have the 2 best players together, which is VOLCAN and Calum in this case. And then Gobz, Woody, and Ryan are a fantastic team. Honestly, I think they're one of the best teams ever created. I was very impressed with them in their game 1. Obviously, I'm big brain, so I'm scheming some things over here, playing as the Chinese. Why did I pick the Chinese? Because Ice said pick the Chinese, and Ice is better than me, so I don't question orders from a superior player. They tell me what to do, I do it. I'm just following. I'm not gonna say it. Then SammyDiamonds playing as the Woo. So the Woo have some good early water bonus, and of course they have Jean Swordsman, which are pretty awesome. This map is generating with extra hunt on it. So there's deer instead of the bunnies that sometimes you get on this map, and then there's also extra boars. So let me change the fog of war. So there's should be 4 boars on some of these peninsulas, and I think 2 on other ones. So there's 2 there. There's 4 here. There's 4 here. These are 2. These are, I think, like the starting 2 actually. There's only 3 here, but I think maybe they already took one. This is Ryan. I don't know, what is Ryan doing? I think he might just going out here to build. No, he's going for the boar. Oh no, Ryan. Dude, gotta watch out for that boar, man. This villager's coming out here to build a house. He's making a little village out there.
Hey.
This villager will get back, right? 22 health. Gonna get hit one more time. 16 health. This villager's fine. He's got loom. He should be fine. Yeah, this villager's fine. 10 health. You're fine. You're fine. Getting that T. Yes! Never in doubt. In my opinion, that was never in doubt. A lot of players, so let's see who's going on water here. You have these like 3 little fishing holes. Oh, this is a kind of a bug actually. This is a shore fish, but I don't know if you can get it from the shore. So that's kind of a bug. That was on Ice's start there. And Calum is going for the early dock. I like the early dock. Calum is walling. So he didn't wall when he played with me, and I told him to wall, and I was like, please wall. And he immediately got attacked by Shang on on the side that he didn't wall. So he learned his lesson, I think, and he's walling now. So thank you for showing personal growth, Calum. We all appreciate it. I know I do. We have Mill and a dock over here from Gobz. I think Gobz is like the real big brain on this map. He knows how to control the Relic. Relic's giving you extra like resources, right? So controlling it early, and it gives you a lot. Like if you look at, where's Gobz? If you look at Gobz, look at his stone. He's at 550 stone already. So he's got an extra 350 stone. It's just going up. Like it's crazy how much it does. Honestly, I don't know if you can tweak that. But I'm building a wall over here. I have Woody next to me. Woody can sometimes be like very aggressive early. He's kind of getting a wall of like houses and stuff. So I didn't want Woody to attack me. I didn't want to be aggressive early. I do see this gold though, and I'm like, I kind of want to have access to that gold. So I'm building this kind of a weird wall structure here. Building walls on controller on a console is awful, by the way. Like it's so much easier. What the Vulcan, dude? This guy is not right in the head. This guy is not right in the head. Oh, the one's going back, though. He couldn't get them all. Even Vulcan is not perfect. But yeah, to go for all the boars on one villager, and then he's bringing it back. He's bringing it back. He's bringing it back. I don't know if he did it with one villager or if he did it with his scout. This guy is dude, there is, like, study this man's brain, please. Alright, I mean, that wasn't great. So, this honestly is like one of the most complicated things you could possibly do on a controller. Luring 4 boars in and killing them all with a TC. Having villagers pop in and out to try to kill them all like as efficiently as possible. And, I mean, you just saw magic there. You literally just saw magic there. Calum's building some houses up towards the front. Calum came forward to wall. So, Gobz is... I'm going to break down the Gobz strat, okay? Basically, he goes to feudal and he gets the middle early since all 3 scouts go to the middle on his team to get the middle. Then he starts building feudal navy, which everyone else is pretty much goes fast castle that I've seen on this map. Everyone I've talked to is like, yeah, fast castle, just go fast castle. Gobz is making feudal navy to control the middle from the get-go, from the start. He's doing a little exploring over here. And the early fishing ships, I have no idea if these are good or bad. Someone would probably have to like look at the math of it all to see if it's good or bad. Definitely get like doing what Vulcan did, or just like going out there. Like here's what I did. I went and I sent villagers out to the boars with just a mill. I figure I can take them all. It's 100 wood. I'm not going to be luring that many boars back to my base. And I'm stonewalling now. And I'm curious if Calum is stonewalling. Calum's not stonewalling. Sammy stonewalled for our team over here too. Not fully though. Like when I was doing the strat on Grelpel, like when I was game planning it and practicing it, you have to leave room for the stone walls. Like, if you're going to stonewall, I don't think it makes sense to have like a house, behind a palisade wall, because you're just wasting the stone. Like the stone wall is not impervious, but it has 8 armor and 1,000 HP. A house has -1 armor and it has 750 HP. So like you can get through a house infinitely faster than you can a stone wall. So in my opinion, and I'm just one guy. I play a lot. I watch a lot of games, mostly from watching. I think I learn a lot more from watching. Like this is me. This is not good play here. I got like 17 villagers building stone walls. Like I'm not good at the game, but I understand a lot more than I can do, right? Because I watch it a lot. I'm like a commentator. And Ice coming out here, dude. This is my teammate here. I'm proud of this guy. So Ice wants to come out here, make some big old navy and take the middle. And Gobz took the middle early, but definitely doesn't have enough to like keep it. So Ice is coming out here to take it. Ice has gotten control. You gotta love that big time. Meanwhile, let's see. Woody over here is kind of walled off. I'm walled off from him. We're just kind of keeping the peace. We're not fighting each other. Gobz has the 2 docks. Doesn't have control of the middle anymore, so let's see how they react, how they pivot. Because I think having control of the middle gave him a lot of resources, and I think that helps him a lot. Gobz setting up a trade in the corner. This is his teammate. This is Ryan playing as the Bengalis. And he's stonewalling as well. Get all the big brains, you know, do a good stonewall. This is a very good stonewall. Like the Relic is like I don't know if it's part of the wall. I think the wall goes around it. It's actually really nice. That's a beautiful, Ryan, if you watch this, beautiful wall. I mean, fantastic wall. One of the best walls. Vulcan getting a nice boom here. Calum getting a nice boom here. And we have, see, what happened last game when Calum was my teammate is Shang did this exact same thing. He played as the Wu, actually. And he did a man-at-arms rush. Did a little earlier, though. This is a little bit late compared to what Shang did. So, I think Calum might, you know, he's more prepared for this time. That's exactly what happened to him last time. He is repairing this barracks. It's about even. It's getting repaired very slowly. And if Sammy wants to do damage, he might want to move to this house over here. And definitely want to move away from the water. Although, killing a galley is pretty good. Like, if you can do a lot of damage to a galley, that's not bad. Ice is controlling the middle. Very solid. I am so paranoid. I'm double stonewalling this side. I love it, though, man. I love it. I don't trust that Woody guy, man. When Woody's near you, you gotta be prepared. Okay, now, Sammy's trying to get through here. Calum has to repair, and he's got the monk defense. He's gonna convert. He's gonna get the conversion. He's gonna get the conversion. He's gonna get the conversion. He got the conversion. That's brother versus brother. How sad. You never like to see that. You never like to see one turn, you know? I'm not sure. Like, everyone's adding TCs. I'm not. I'm on 1 TC for some... Ice is on 1 TC too, but he has a big navy. I'm starting to make a navy. Ryan adding 2 TCs as well. And the trade setup for the Gobz team. I don't know who thought up the like Gobz's strategy, like Gobz's team strategy, Gobz, Woody, and or Ryan, but it's a good strat. Vulcan going for the 4th TC. So my criticism of Vulcan on his first game was that he didn't really make his military till too late, and then he didn't go for the middle early enough. That was my criticism. And he also went on land and not on water. And now I'm controlling the middle, so that's nice. That's a nice little boost. I'm adding a 2nd TC now. Just gonna sip of my coffee. That's why I was quiet for a moment there. Guatemalan coffee. Nothing better than Guatemalan coffee. If you can get Guatemalan coffee, go for it. I think they sell it in Stop and Shop. So I mean, just right now, Gobz team, nice, kind of just booming. They're not trying to fight for the middle too much right now. I'm feeling a little bit like nervous that these other teams are getting big booms going, because I can see the scores and I see that they have pretty high scores. I know we haven't really done any damage to them. It didn't feel like the other teams were doing a whole lot of damage. But Ice has the big navy. I decide, hey, if I can kill a free dock, I'll kill a free dock. I got no problem with that. 4th TC going up for Calum right now. So I mean, these guys are big booming. Calum sitting on 71 vils. Like, I'm at 44. That's bad. Gobz at 52. Ice at 43. Like that seems like the right amount if you're making, you know, if you're making navy or military. Vulcan and Calum aren't making any navy or any military. But the timing on this map, like, they seem like they're pretty well set up. But like, you want to get your docks up. You know, you want to be ready for. Like, you can't let it get to even under 200 years without, like, contesting the middle, I think, is too long on this map. Like, you really want to get that contest, I think. Letting one team get a lot of resources is tricky. Someone got a conversion. I think it's over here. Yeah, so Sammy is still trying to go after Calum a little bit. And Calum, you know, has to get distracted. Sammy's got 3 TCs, so Sammy's not just like, you know, all in or anything. So that's looking pretty good. Sammy had 51 Vils. Yeah, I mean, you can just see the difference between these top guys. 90 Vils and 85 Vils. But like, a lot of players, they get attacked here, and they're going to build a lot of army to defend it. But Calum is just like, no, just more villagers. Monks and more villagers. That's all he really needs. And this monk can get another conversion. Not sure why Sammy's not attacking down here. I feel like down here would be better to attack. And I'm getting a castle up towards the middle. In game 1, the Gobz team were getting like towers, like all on these wood lines and everything, which was nice. They definitely like controlled it very well with that. Woody going for, how many TCs does Woody have? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Woody going for his 5th TC. He only had 63 Vils, so he's definitely not making villagers out of all these TCs, but you know, maybe that'll change. I mean, in hindsight, like, I wish I just went and attacked Woody. Like, I don't know. You know, again, this map is so much fun to me because I don't know what the best way to play it is. Like, I'm thinking, like, just save my resources to control the middle. But I think, like, also just attacking this guy. Like, I could have just killed Woody. If I had, like, you know, rams and infantry or something, like, he's just dead. If I have knights, he's just dead. But I didn't, because I was thinking, okay, I want to be ready for the end game because I know something's going to happen. A lot of patience on this map here. Not so much from Sammy. Sammy is going to get a castle right on Calum's gold. Right on his edge. And there are monks here, though. But these monks are not going to be enough to stop this castle. And that's where not having any military might get it, you know, get something. But Calum is adding docks. He's adding a lot of docks here. And it looks like Vulcan is as well. Yeah, Vulcan is as well. But this castle's going to go up. There is a good amount of gold on this map. There's another gold over here. They have some trade set up. So Sammy putting a little bit of pressure on Calum. Sammy's in there now as well. He's gonna get some damage. These are John Swordsman. No, he's got a couple of John Swordsmen. He's got some long swords here. If I can pick one, there we go. And calf archers. He's making a little bit of everything, you know? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And fire archers. Fire archers are really good against buildings. And I'm going for, this is Woody's dock. I figure why not. But Vulcan has a ton of galleons. And those are fully upgraded galleons. These are just galleys from Ice. Ice might, if he sees this, he might want to just back off. I have my castle here. It should help. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's going to back off to my castle. Vulcan takes the middle with 185 years left. And I have more docks than I did last game, so I feel pretty good about the dock situation. Only 6, but it's not bad. And I am taking out Woody's dock. They have a lot of trade going on here. The trade I don't know if I agree with because there's a lot of gold on this map, and I feel like getting the trade set up wastes a lot of time. But I noticed this is the second game everyone played, and everyone just is a lot more comfortable and doing a lot of things a little bit better. I just have fires and war galleys, so definitely don't want to go up against a massive galleons. These are ISIS ships, actually. These are mine down here. Fires. I just have fires. That's all I got. But this game sneaks up on you. It really sneaks up on you. You know, we're at 166 years left. I'm making some Luchuans, which are like trebuchets on the water, I think. Some of my docks are going down, so yeah, Vulcan has a pretty big A pretty big army. I like Sammy is getting into to Calum's eco here. I mean, Calum doesn't have anything to defend this besides just, you know, half-built castle and another castle. Because Calum wants to focus on water. Yeah, like Calum doesn't want to mess with this. He wants to be on water. But Vulcan is holding the middle hard. Let's see what Gobz is up to. Gobz is adding docks, but only has 3 docks right now. He's adding 4 more. Only on galley. Doesn't have any other military. Ice has a good navy inside of his docks. Cannon galleons. He's got a lot of cannon galleons. I'm not sure. Oop! What am I doing with these guys? Why am I running in here? This was an accident. This this is definitely not a plan. But my castle goes down. Man, yeah, these are just bad fights. I have to mass this before taking that fight. That was just an accident, though. Like, that wasn't a thing. And then we have Lutrons from Calum. So Calum's trying to avoid anything from Sammy over here. Sammy is making some fire ships now, making some demo ships. Demos would be good. Oh, that's a good demo. That's a good demo. That's a great defense, Sammy. Very, very impressive. And I think this is a dock block. I don't think you can get through the middle here. So that dock's gonna be useless. But Vulcan with the big middle play. Ice has some ships, but not enough to deal with this. I'm trying to mass my ships up again after I foolishly let a lot of them die. That castle, 0 chance that castle goes up. Would have been a nice castle if it went up earlier. But, I mean, the cannon galleons outrange it, so... Yeah, same thing with these towers. And the cannon galleons, great range. I think the Spanish cannon galleons have more range, right? 15 range on that versus 15 plus 1 range on Vulcan Saracen one, so... But middle right now is actually free. We could just kind of sneak up there and take it for a second. But we're at 100 years. 101 years. And let's see what Ryan's doing. So a lot of trade going on. Ryan has his battle elephant massing up over here. Ryan's late game cavalry is always fun to watch. He's always got something cooking. And when you think like, oh, I'm fine... Ryan's not even in the game. All of a sudden he comes at you with, you know, 55 Paladin. Or in this case, looks like Battle Elephants. Some demos would be really good over here, if I could get some demos out, or someone could. But Gobz is getting on the water now. Gobz has... It takes so long to mass this up. But Gobz is getting a nice little navy going on. Let's see. It looks like, yeah, Sammy hasn't really been able to do much more to Calum on land. He has a nice navy coming in, though. And there's only 2 of them. There's 2 of them, and there's 6 of us. Woody with the Ghulams going against the ships. The classic Ghulam versus ship massacre of 1512. Now Gobz is coming in. Nope, Gobz is going out. Gobz doesn't want none of that. Doesn't want none of that heat. I'm trying to get my Lutrons. But 67 years, you can't wait much longer. You cannot wait much longer. We got to take this away from Vulcan. It's just Vulcan we have to kill. If Vulcan can die. I'm seeing some movement over here, though. This is Vulcan's economy. Vulcan's economy is getting absolutely raided by Ryan's battle elephants. And Gobz just took the middle. Vulcan is distracted, fighting on two fronts here. Sammy's involved in the middle here. I'm involved in the middle. Ice is going to bring his navy. Now we have to kill Gobz. We have to get Gobz out of the middle. And Lutrons are not that tanky, I'm noticing. I maybe just need more of them, but they take forever to mass. And these galleons from Gobz are clogging up the middle. Vulcan's coming back, but Vulcan is super raided over here. And Calum's made some Chukanoos to try to help Vulcan over there. Ice has a big navy. I'm trying to get mine. I got these dragon ships coming out. Dragon ships are like super fire ships. Can Ice and I do it? Woody's in the middle with the Ghulams. "74 years left. And Ice is getting pushed back. Yeah, 5 docks is just not enough. It's just not enough. Woody getting involved with his, he's got some mangonels here. Woody's got mangonels and Ghulams in the middle. See, I thought this map would be really good to have scorpions on. I don't know who wins, scorpions versus ships. I think the ships would win because of their range. But I thought massive scorpions in the middle was going to be a play. But I guess ships are just like a better version of scorpions in some ways. 60 years left. You still have this massive raid from Ryan. Ryan is just absolutely wiping Vulcan. He's wiping Vulcan, and Calum is completely reacting to it. Which I think both of them, it's a mistake. I think that if Vulcan dies, Vulcan dies. I think you have to take the middle. And Onagers in the middle from Woody. Onagers and Ghulams. Ghulams are interesting because they're fast. They're not that fast, but they're faster than like a lot of things out there. Not as fast as a ship, but they can kind of like run around. Same thing with the Cav Archers. They're fast. They can run around. So you can try to like avoid taking too much damage. We've got fast fires coming in from Sammy. 40 years left. Can anyone take this? Vulcan is getting a little, like, he's distracted at home, and these ships need to move towards the monument. They don't need to attack these towers. But he was super distracted at home. He's building town centers. You don't need town centers at this point. It's too late for town centers. You need to get a navy and get in the middle. Vulcan he needs to pay attention to over here. He's a human. He's just a man. He's not a machine. Yeah, there was a moment here. Now Gobz with a massive galleon mass over here. Just massive, massive, massive. I'm trying to help my navy. I don't have enough docks. I just can't make the navy fast enough. And armored elephants from Woody. Armored elephants are an interesting pick. I like it in some ways. Look at this mass from Gobz. Jesus, Gobz. You're a madman. And that raid from Ryan back here, he's still raiding. Was it Ryan? He does one thing and he does it really well. Ryan might be like one of the worst players on your team. I mean that as a compliment. It's not an insult. 9 years left. Gobz has 25 Spanish galleons in the middle here. And he's killed everything else. Woody's got some cannon galleons as well. Armored elephants. Armored elephants joining the fray. Everyone just wants to win. And that's the GG. That is the GG. Great game. Great strategy from the Gobz squad. You love to see it. A very competitive game, in my opinion. Ryan P with the crazy KD, Ice with the great KD. Everyone else could have been better, but we did our best. I mean, I think the raid from Ryan actually like was huge. Like the raid from Ryan and Gobz doing what he was doing and Woody doing what he was doing was pretty huge. Pretty huge. Vulcan with the fast fingers. Calum also has fast fingers. It's so crazy. Like double or triple or quadruple what everyone else does. Great game. Like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. I'll see you later. See ya.